Hi students, this lesson is about reading with expression and decoding words with prefixes. We'll be reading Fluency Passage 9.1, Proceed with Caution. What is expression? Reading with expression means changing your voice as you are reading to better portray the feelings and events in the text. When good readers read with expression, they change the pitch, rhythm, volume, and tone to make the text more interesting and easy to understand. A good reader will read the words in the text just as they would say it to a friend. You can use punctuation for expression. Good readers emphasize the important words, pause when necessary, and pay close attention to the punctuation marks in a sentence. Listen to this passage and notice where I use the punctuation for expression. Deanna and Connor were in Deanna's room, making little progress on their probiotics experiment for the science fair, when Deanna reached over to the plate of chocolate cookies on the floor and found it empty. "Thanks for taking the last cookie," Deanna grumbled. Notice how I used the punctuation for good expression. Now let's listen to the Fluency Passage 9.1. Proceed with caution. Deanna and Connor were in Deanna's room, making little progress on their probiotics experiment for the science fair, when Deanna reached over to the plate of cookies on the floor and found it empty. "Thanks for taking the last cookie," Deanna grumbled. "That's strange," replied Connor. "I didn't." Deanna looked confused and then delighted. In truth, she was more interested in mysteries than their science project. "We will have to conduct an investigation," she exclaimed, "in which we determine who took these cookies and why." "There is probably a reasonable explanation for this," suggested Connor hesitantly. "Hold on, let me concentrate," she exclaimed, "so we can compile all the facts we have. I have complete confidence that we will get to the bottom of this." "Honestly, Deanna, we probably just forgot how many—" "Just be silent for 1 second, snapped Deanna, "while I figure out how to compare." Her voice trailed off momentarily. Connor waited before responding. He could never predict when she'd snap at him for interrupting. Finally, pointing to the open bedroom door, he said, "Didn't we keep the door closed to prevent Lucy from getting in here?" Lucy was Deanna's cat, and a very devious one at that. Could she have opened the door and stolen a cookie while they were busy with their probiotics project? Except, Connor wondered, did cats even like cookies? Said Deanna as she gestured for Connor to follow her. "Let's proceed with caution." It didn't take long to find Lucy beneath the living room sofa. "Mystery solved!" shouted Deanna as she lifted Lucy's paw, revealing the missing cookie underneath. "Our investigation was a complete success." How was my expression? Skip the video back and practice reading along with me. As I read, I found quite a few words using the prefixes come, con, pre, and pro. A prefix is a word part that appears before a root or root word, and it changes the meaning of the word. Look at these following words: comfort, contact, predict, project. Now let's look at our article, Proceed with Caution, and find words with prefixes to practice decoding them. I see the word proceed, progress, probiotics, confused. On the second page, I see the word compare, predict, prevent. Can you find more examples of words with prefixes in the story? Now it's your turn to practice. At the bottom of the page, you'll find a copy of the passage. Practice reading it several times, then make a recording for your teacher. Have fun reading!